so I'm working right now on connecting nicely, soldering those elements. Of course, doing best I can to not burn anything, heating up the fitting. Okay, this is done. Now we have this one, a little bit trickier to access. Jakieś tam zdjęcia nie robisz? Na te rurki? And the last one. Let's see. Okay, so all the soldering finished. Now we have to let it cool off slightly, clean it, and then we will be testing it. But this is it. This is main valve, diverter, line going to the regular shower head and line going to the handheld. Okay, so everything cooled off, already nicely cleaned all the soldering paste, checking the joints, everything nicely filled from each side. So the next step, we have to attach the block at some point, the diverter, so it's in place, so it's not gonna go anywhere. Those shims work with. Okay, also have this piece to push it to the wall. Okay, so it's holding. The goal is to not have this going in and out later, causing breaking seal around the final trim. So everything is strong, everything is solid. Another step, putting back our cartridge. We have this cartridge over here. Okay, so we're putting the cartridge back in place. You want to make sure to do it correctly, of course. Has to nicely line over here. Goes inside. It goes even deeper, so we have to use some type of an extension that will go inside. I'm using this copper pipe. There you go. Went nicely. And we have this pin that actually blocks the cartridge in place, so water pressure will not shoot it out accidentally. So the cartridge is in place. Another two important things before we do any water testing, because the next step is water test. Will be to cap off the pipings, the water lines that we have, cap it temporarily. What I'm using, I have those cups that I'm using when doing water tests. Putting some Teflon tape, screwing this in, so there's no chance for water to go to travel. Another one, you've seen this one before. Some Teflon tape, capping off shower head pipe. I'm using Teflon tape because Teflon tape is easy later to unscrew. If we use those liquid sealants, they dry and later might be really tough to unscrew the fitting. This one is just temporary one, so I want to make sure I can remove it nicely later. So, assuming now we're ready for water test, the cartridges are, both cartridges are in place. This pipe been capped off, as well as this one. I'm verifying if all the fittings and pipes are soldered. If there's nothing I missed before actually opening water. Everything seemed to be just fine. We already have water in this valve, and this is my next step. Probably heard that. This is pressure. See? It fills with water now. And now, by turning here, we're changing different options. So water is already in lines. We're gonna leave it like that for quite a while to make sure that if there's any leak, water will penetrate it and will drip, showing us that. But I'm really doubting that there will be such thing happening. So we're leaving it uncovered, making sure that there's no any leaks before we cover wall with the underlayment and with the tile.